go have some fun.
So I received a very important email from JP this morning. It says, "Good morning team, you will hear and you are hearing about the market shifting into a buyer's market. This is true thanks to more inventory from builders and resales in the higher price range sitting. What can you do?" So first off, JP goes on and says, Texas home prices have increased 5% year over year and sales will be equivalent to last year's sales, which was a record year. So don't panic. Here's some tips for those of you who have listings. And then he goes on to give a plethora of information for his realtors. But the one thing I want to hone in is that do great marketing and do it all. You can't just stick a sign in the yard. Info flyers, virtual tours, open houses. Be prepared to throw the kitchen sink into marketing for your listings. This is where you can show your value over a discount brokerage. For the most part, San Antonio has been in a seller's market, and this is a big transition that we're going into a buyer's market. This is not just a seasonal change, this is actually truly a market change. The demand has been pushing builders to start pushing out more homes, so we have a lot more builder inventory, and then that also competes with the homes that are at the higher price ranges, competing with the new home build. So we are moving into that buyer's market. That means the buyer has more power over the sellers when it comes time to sell your house. But that's okay. That just means that you need to actually find a realtor who can provide the amount of marketing necessary to outcompete those builders or the other inventory homes that are sitting on the market. The good thing is I have a good friend of mine. He works at Academy Mortgage. He has this new solution to kind of help homeowners know how many prospects or how many buyers are driving by their house, which is key to understand how effective is your pricing strategy, how well is your marketing strategy. So let's head over to Academy Mortgage, check out Ryan Edwards and see what he's got.
So here, you can get a good shot at that. These are a ton of sign riders. We're putting out for our agents, help them out with their listings, help that seller capture every little bit of buyer traffic they can, because right now it matters the most. All right, so I want to hear something crazy.
So,
all right, so there's I looked up all my listings for all my agents that I do business with, and the vast majority of them have something that's been on the market for over 100 days. How long does it take for one to expire, just generally speaking?
you're usually going to lock in a contract for either 3 months or 6 months.
Yeah, okay,
so 90 days or
it's like coming up to it.
180,
Yeah, so it's kind of getting a little harder. So basically, I'm trying to do this for as many people as I can, because I know the market's getting tight and people are trying to move those houses. But we're heading up to one right now, so we can, make sure that you get the traffic you need to get that sucker sold.
So the cool thing about these signs is they're tagged to a specific house. So each house has its own code, and when they text that code, they instantly get the information. Hey Ryan, so what is the purpose of these signs?
So essentially, it's the new age of this info tube right here. So when they get that text message, someone who's driving by, they want information, they want pictures of the house, they text that, and you're linked to a property site that has all the pictures, all the details on the home, because you can't just crack that thing open whenever you want. It's really the next best thing.
And a little testimony about these info tubes. When it rains, these things get filled with water. It destroys all the sheets that are in there. And also when they run out, that's it. Now when people are driving by, they don't get a sheet of paper. But if you have a text code, they text that code, they have instant access to those photos, and that's amazing to be able to capture those leads right away.
Content you have. Yeah. So I would, one of the things that realtors, brokers are asking for, typically the first time you meet them, is what can you do for me? Mm-hmm. It's gotten away from when I first got into business 6.5 years ago to as far as, okay, what do you want in a referral partner, in a lender? And they used to say, somebody to answer their phone, somebody to be honest, and return my calls. Well, anybody now can return calls, answer the phone, and close deals on time. So it's like, what else are you giving to us to help us grow? Mm-hmm. Well, agents, in doing studies and whatnot, what do they want? They want brand recognition. They want name recognition. They want their name out there. For some odd reason, that it's more valuable than actually closing deals in the beginning for some agents. And then once they are able to close the deals and discover, oh wow, I need to do something with the money to help it continue to grow, then they don't have any more ideas in their wheelhouse. They reach out to others to figure out, okay, what is it? What do you guys do? What do y'all do? What's working?
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is you have to try a gamut of things. And what we've offered to most of our agents are things like landing pages to be able to share on social medias. Those landing pages themselves also come with little widgets that allow you to download flyers with payment information, with marketing demographics of the area. There's just plenty that you can get just from that one source. In trying to, I guess, over leverage that, or leverage it in particular, we've gotten together with a company that provides us these signs with text to this number or whatnot to get information. We've linked that up and we've tied everything together so that it's a pretty smooth process, not only on the capture portion, but on the follow-up and follow-through portion.
Everyone says, or at least for loan officers, they always say, I close in time, I have great communication skills, customer satisfaction. That's great, but everyone says they do that, and it's not always true. So there are other things that they can offer to clients that will help them, and this is one of them. I mean, this is for sellers, and even though this is helping out sellers, it's also going to help out buyers who eventually might, don't have a lender and be able to get into, needs a home. So this is actually a really good tool for sellers, and the reason why I like it is because the info tubes, they are going out of date. Something like this, where you send this text message and you get a little key or a little code text message to you that allows you to view the house and have photos just like a flyer, but it's actually more in detail and more interactive with them. So I text that code earlier, and it sends you to this link here that has mortgage calculator on there, has interest in a show, and you can actually schedule a showing right on the app. It shows you who the listing agent is. And then all the different little pieces. I mean, commute, if you want to see what your commute time is to work, and then the photos of the house, the location of the house. So everything that you could think of is on this little package, and that's very impactful. As a buyer, it's good because you can actually have that and bring it home to your family. As a seller, it's really good because you can actually see who has stopped by your house, and that allows you to see how much traffic is actually driving by your house, which is and that's part of the game, right? It's numbers. Absolutely. The more people get to your home, the more the higher chance you could have to sell it. All right, so I'm going to be heading to a listing here in a few days. So I'm definitely going to be letting my clients trial this and actually use it while we're at the listing appointment, because it is a very effective method to know how many people are driving by your house. I want to thank Academy Mortgage for everything they've done today. If you're either buying or even selling a house, they do have something to help you with the purchase or the sale of your home. So check them out. Mark, where are you guys located at?
I'm Mark Jones, branch manager for Academy Mortgage, and we are located at La Cantera. The shop's at La Cantera, right in Offices South, just north of 1604 and I-10.
If you know the mall, then it's going to be Barnes & Noble building, right next door to that on the second floor. So come and see us, say hi to Liz on the way out.
All right, Mark, thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ryan, thank you very much.
Every time, it's a pleasure.
Take it easy. Now, see you guys next time.
All right, bye.